In today's video, we're going to watch the most controversial and brutal fight of all time.
You can see it! You can see it! There it is!
Some commentators and people in attendance, the crowd was saying Tyson was a real animal.
Holyfield breaking out here as Mike Tyson is leaving the ring, and we'll continue with Mills Lang as you see.
Today, we're going to understand what really happened that night. What made Mike Tyson lose control? Why did he decide to bite his opponent's ear and tear a piece of it off in front of the entire world? Stay until the end, because every second of this video is a key piece to putting together the puzzle of this story. And when you understand everything, nothing that happened that night will ever look the same again. It all started on November 9th, 1996. Mike Tyson came in undefeated, with that cold, defiant attitude that defined him.
Mike Tyson is unparalleled.
Without a doubt, that night, Iron Mike was everyone's favorite. Evander Holyfield stepped into the ring calm and composed, without provoking anyone, standing at 6 feet 2 inches tall. Evander Holyfield wasn't the typical giant heavyweight, but standing across from Tyson, he looked imposing. But it wasn't the first time Tyson had faced a taller opponent. He had already knocked down taller opponents with longer arms and chins that seemed impossible to reach. Height was never a problem for Tyson.
Hell yeah, that's a fighter.
The referee calls them to the center. They stare at each other and the fight begins.
Garcia fought last year in which Garcia died. We'll see if he's overly cautious.
As soon as he hit him, he got him in right hand, a straight punch, which he normally doesn't throw a lot of.
And with right by Tyson. Tyson down with the crowd behind Holyfield.
Not able to do it, it might be something different. And he's also trying.
They both come out like bulls, no feeling out, no warm-up round. From the very first second of the fight, it's pure, brutal punishment.
Again, a good defensive.
When they get close, tie him up for sure and tie him up right away. But Evander's a warrior. He will fight.
He wants a sort of boxing match rather than just these big slugging.
Holyfield patient to Tyson.
You know what? There you saw Evander Holyfield throw a nice body shot, and it's going to be one shot, and that's it.
The decibel level here is
Getting close a lot. We've been wondering.
as we head for the bell.
When the first round ended, something changed in Mike Tyson's eyes. He realized Holyfield wasn't just another fighter. He knew his opponent was willing to do whatever it took to win the fight.
He can't fight inside with Mike. I don't think anybody can.
Holyfield fighting fight.
Holyfield. That left hook missed by him.
I'll tell you what, the crowd thought that Mike was hurt. That's like a good shot.
Combination by Holyfield to left hand. Wild miss by Tyson. Good defensive tactics here by Holyfield. Again, something unusual. Oh, a straight left hand by Holyfield. It's been Tyson Holyfield.
In the 6th round, then came the moment that froze the blood in the entire stadium. Evander Holyfield lands a brutal uppercut. He shakes Mike Tyson and sends him crashing to the canvas.
Holyfield.
Champion, like the overachieving warrior.
Tyson.
The punch exploded on Mike Tyson's jaw. His legs gave out and the monster fell.
That was a body shot. I think he was a little more about.
Seconds left in the 6th.
Iron Mike got back to his feet, but something was already wrong. He was still dangerous, but he was hurt. His movements weren't as explosive anymore, and his eyes were no longer the same. And then, round after round, Evander Holyfield began to punish him.
He's got a headbutt and hurt. Nice when they come together.
One of the most controversial moments of the fight was the constant head clashes from Evander Holyfield. In several exchanges, you could see Holyfield coming in hard with his head, and at times he collided straight into Mike Tyson's eye.
The spinal cord a little bit. And he's bringing his head down. But
He does in all fights. If that's the case, that may be the only chance. And it's tired here is Tyson. The guy that looks worn is Tyson. Nothing fights, and he is not ready to fight the 12 real hard.
Did those 4 previous fights since prison prepare Holyfield properly?
Then came the 10th round, and with it the final storm. Evander Holyfield unleashed a brutal rain of punches, fast, precise, and effective combinations. He was given no time to respond. Punch after punch kept coming. Tyson tried to fight back, but his punches no longer had their explosiveness. Fatigue had already defeated him, until he was finally overwhelmed by his opponent.
Tyson's in trouble! Looking to put Tyson down and fight! Tyson is not in trouble! He's saved by the bell!
The most feared man of all had been saved by the bell.
Mike Tyson has fought a perfect fight.
No matter what happens from here on in, we're on for Holyfield. Holyfield continues to dig in. A left hook to the head. He's got Tyson in trouble. Tyson's ready. A straight right hand. The Talbot stops the fight. And Holyfield has
I can't say it. It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever been privileged to witness.
Evander Holyfield attacked with everything again,
And he just out here and
knowing Tyson had nothing left to give. But in Tyson's corner, there was no celebration. They were upset. Tyson's corner argued that their opponent's headbutts had caused Tyson to become disoriented, and that the head clashes had produced unnecessary cuts during the fight. Tyson had wounds that did not come from punches. They said the referee should have taken action against this, even going as far as disqualifying Holyfield for it. Mike Tyson had no choice but to hang his head. And just like that, the most dangerous man in the world walked away in silence. But the rematch didn't take long to happen. June 28, 1997.
returning trainer.
Once again at the MGM Grand Las Vegas, Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield would face each other once again. But Tyson didn't come back the same. He returned with a wounded pride, still remembering the humiliation he suffered in the first fight. He knew this was his only chance, the only one to settle the score for the headbutts, the only one to reclaim his respect in the ring, to redeem himself in front of millions.
Patient as before the first fight is almost palpable. Here we go, fight two, round one. A straight right by Mike Tyson. Shrugged off by Evander Holyfield.
Mike came in with the same thing, a 1-2, looking to go over the jab.
And a lot of movement by Tyson, which we did not see in the first fight.
Tyson didn't step into the ring to improvise. He came to correct his mistakes, to control the distance, to be more precise, but without leaving behind his fury. Because that was exactly what defined him in the ring.
And he said, I'm going to let this guy get pushed back. Right
Glanced
now.
off in the first fight, it was Tyson going backwards, and he can't fight that way. Good punch by Evander Holyfield. Holyfield measuring Tyson out now with the left jab. Looking to set up the right there it is. Right on the top of
You know what Bill's trying to play that strategy too, Steve? He's trying to push Mike back, starting it right now.
Combination of the head. Evander Holyfield. Back comes Tyson in the left hook to the head of Holyfield.
He hurt Mike really good with that right hand. I'll tell you what though, Mike hit him back with the left hook.
Straight left by Holyfield. They started in the sixth round of the first.
In the first round, everything was very even. Tyson came out to impose respect, but Evander Holyfield didn't take a single step back. He stepped in with confidence as well. But when the second round began, it happened again. Evander Holyfield came in with his head again. One of those clashes struck Tyson in the face, and he didn't hesitate to protest.
He looks over to Mills Lane. It's a cut around the right eye of Mike Tyson from a clash of heads, I believe.
That's just what happened, and Mike said, what about this biting? What about this head?
That's a butt.
The wound wasn't just physical. It was the feeling that history was about to repeat itself. In his eyes, you could sense something dangerous beginning to rise. Like he was saying, I'm not going to let you do the same thing to me twice.
Of the right eye that postponed the rematch date of May 3rd, but we're not sure if it's the exact same cut that reopened.
Well, one thing is different. He has now got pressure on him who's just started this fight. To the ropes.
If an accidental foul occurs before the end of the fourth round, the fighters ruled a technical draw. After the end of the fourth, they go to the card. Holyfield digging in with uppercuts to the body, now going upstairs, looking for the cut.
Evander is beating Mike to the punch, and he's making Mike pay. When Mike comes in, he smothers his shot, then he counters well, and Mike doesn't counter the counter.
We're landing last time.
And that cut over the right eye is fairly deep. Just got a pretty good glance at it. Pushing into the ropes by Holyfield.
Holyfield showing he's stronger. Again, he's pushing him around like a rag doll. That's
Mills Lane taking charge. Over the top.
Mike throwing a nice right hand, but you see he's not following up with the big combination. He's got to be doing three. It can't be one at a time, Steve. That's not...
Holding on to one another.
that one punch at a time, Bobby.
Tyson was visibly furious. He had a cut on his face that hadn't been caused by a punch.
No problem, Mike. Nothing. Okay, it's nothing. Couple deep breaths. I'm sorry.
The third round began and Tyson came out like a wild beast.
And he better get started.
Round two, very bad for Tyson with that bad cut. Pushed away by Holyfield. Again, showing his strength. A sense of urgency here by Tyson.
And that's the old Tyson we know.
That's
Tiger.
the Mike Tyson that came. That's the Mike Tyson that needed to come.
Good duck under move by Tyson.
But Tyson's still throwing more right hands than his normal.
And then the historic moment arrived. Mike Tyson, overwhelmed by impotence, frustration, and rage at not being able to drop his opponent, made a decision that still haunts him to this day.
That bomb on the inside.
Left hook to the head of Holyfield. A right hand by Mike Tyson to the head of Holyfield. A straight right.
The left hook got his attention, then he came back with a nice 1-2, a left hook and a right. Mike didn't have in the first fight.
What happened here?
He got bit, I think.
Evander Holyfield, look out, he's pushed right here, above us by Tyson.
Tyson bit Holyfield's ear. The stadium fell into shock and then the boos rained down on Tyson.
Bit, I think.
Evander Holyfield, look out, he's pushed right here, above us by Tyson.
He's got bit in the ear.
Oh my goodness, he's got a bloody right ear. Holyfield bit by a dirty Mike Tyson.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
In the middle of the chaos, many understood what Tyson was thinking. You hit me with your head, I bite your ear.
What did we get?
Well, and he certainly, that hurts like hell, but he certainly had a big bite. And that's a dangerous bite.
The fight was already at its breaking point. Tyson had already crossed the line. For biting his opponent, he was deducted 2 points.
By Flippomansky, the doctor, who said...
Mills Lane is a take charge kind of guy. He's a judge. He'll take no nonsense.
He bullshit. It's going to cost him 2 points. 2 points. 2 points off here. He bit his ear. 2 points off. 2.
Mike Tyson already knew something very important. He couldn't win that fight. The frustration, the rage, even the bite were nothing compared to what was about to happen.
We go back to the chair. Major controversy here.
And then, the unimaginable happened again. Mike Tyson bit Holyfield's ear again, and the stadium exploded into total chaos.
A left hook.
You know, it's funny. Mike was having his best
He bit
friend.
him again. He bit him again.
Mike Tyson has bit Evander Holyfield.
Mike, keep your eye on Mike. See, Mike has just, see, look at him. You can see it. You can see it. There it is.
Tyson was completely out of control. A member of Holyfield's team yelled at him, "You're an animal," and Mike charged at him like a tsunami.
More fighting in the ring after the end of the fight. More fighting in the ring after the end of the fight.
He was so out of control that even the police officers on site hesitated at the thought of trying to restrain him.
He's just taking swipes at anybody in front of him.
The police are coming in by the squad here, and they're still fighting in there.
It's a fiasco in the ring. People are jumping above us. Trying to get in there. There's the security trying to hold Tyson back.
Minutes later, they managed to calm him down, but the crowd was still going crazy. Amid screams and boos, they escorted Tyson out of the stadium.
The physical condition of Evander Holyfield was such a view that he could have continued had he not disqualified.
A foul, I mean, you got to take a position sometime, somewhere. That was it.
Pandemonium breaking out here as Mike Tyson is leaving the ring, and we'll continue with Mills Lang as you see People getting knocked over, our camera goes down. Mills, let me continue here.
The fight ended in a historic and scandalous way. Tyson was disqualified for biting his opponent's ear. Evander Holyfield, despite everything, was crowned the winner of the rematch. There was no knockout, no judges' scorecards, just a disqualification. And just like that, the fight went down as one of the most epic and historic moments in world boxing. Years later, both of them laugh about what happened that night.
I didn't headbutt him, he headbutt me.
Despite the scandal in the ring that night, today Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield are very good friends.